My journey with the 1966 Ford Bronco has been a long one, or considered short in the time I got it running from the time I got it. I got it around maybe September, and then I have it's January like 28th or something when I did this. So it has come a very long way from when I first had it. We first started out by checking it out. I wrote down an entire list of what we needed new for it. And then I tore out the seats. My dad said, "Hey, go take these pieces and tear out the seats." I hooked up a battery and tried turning it over. It was dead. Then pulled the light thing out, came right out. Don't even know why. But one thing I know for sure is that wasn't going to go well with us. So I stuck it in, kept pulling, stuck it in, kept pulling. And then I put it in and it pulled right back, but it didn't come all the way out. You see, it came back and it turned on the lights. And the thing was, this was rewired in 2006, causing it for the lights and almost everything to work, except the coil. So by the time we did get it to turn over, the first time it kind of lunged up a little bit, didn't even turn over, still seized up. It just kind of bumped up a second, and I go, maybe the shocks are releasing or something. But it turns out it was still in gear, so I went in and shifted it up. But then we got it unseized, got it almost running. So I'd finally take off the carburetor. No air filter, by the way. So I take it off and I inspect it. It's full of crap. But then this is when we started having our first problems. After this, it quit running. You could turn it over, but it just wouldn't rev. But with every other carburetor, it would. Just not this one. So this one, I finally get sick of it. This one on screen right now, I can't use the throttle because mine's a pull back, but this one's a pull up and over. So then we get to trying to fix the old one, but we order a new one, this one right here, but the throttle's the same way. It would run if we could drive. We're working on the floor panels now, got the driver's side cut out, but we have this thing bought, and it doesn't work. So we have 3 stupid carburetors that don't work. 2 of them we cannot use, but one of them we can. But it was getting a certain amount of airflow and it wasn't working. And so we're sick of looking. And so I'm looking really hard on Amazon and just throughout the internet. I come across this one and I'm like, "Hey, this might work." And my dad's like, "Oh yeah, we'll get this later once we got the floor panels from Tom's Bronco Parts." I go, "Yeah, that works too." So we get our shipment from there, but our floor mats are on back order. I have a picture of the box. So we got our floor panels. The engine's almost done except for the carburetor. We put in a new fuel pump. We put in a new gas tank. And so all of that stuff is done. That was not fun, I'll tell you that, to be honest. But some point along here, we got new fenders from my uncle. And we brought something else too. Oh, gun racks. I got a set of gun racks with it. And so I put the new fenders on pretty fast, But the old fenders, there were 3 different spots that sucked to take off. There's a picture of it so far, or that right now, or of what I did after it. But that was probably one of my least favorite parts. Wait, sorry, wrong picture, guys. Here's the right picture. So right here shows the hood. We gotta get a new hood eventually. But the gas tank, the reason why we needed a new gas tank, I blew the last one up. So we were just finished cleaning it up, poured some gas in it, swished it around, poured it out. And so then we had the ventilation hose, and my dad's like, "Oh, we gotta make this look better." Because there were little strings off of it. So he points to him, holding the torch blower in his hands, puts it on it, and 5 seconds later, it sucks the fire in, blows it 15 feet in the air. No idea, 15 feet for a 30-pound gas tank, heavy gas tank. So that was not fun. We had to get a new one from him. But started sanding it down, and that's gone well. We sanded it down, made it look a lot better on the inside. And then so later, sometime in December, we took it for its first ride, or like drove it for the first time with the crappy carburetor. Hardly went anywhere. Like, couldn't even drive it, stuck in the snow, leaking antifreeze. Just a disaster. We cleaned up the antifreeze though, and we took this back into the garage, fixed it up, got a new carburetor, like I said. But the glass was always cracked, just so you know. And so we got a new gear shifter piece. And so I had all of this sanded and done by the time we got these floor panels. This is out of context. And so today, the day before I'm posting this, I took it for a ride and took off the roof. And there's a roll cage in it, just a one piece, and it has a fire extinguisher piece. And so not only does the Bronco look 3 times better now, but I can drive it a lot better now. And so I can officially say I can drive a clutch. So this thing's been a beast. Started it and took it for a ride. I shifted into second gear for the first time. Like, been into third once or twice by accident. Backed it up into the driveway without brakes. It has brake fluid, just the brakes need to be bled. And that's basically it. A few fires from the carburetor, from the gas tank. But it's come a long ways from just being seized up to running all day.